Now I want you to give a huge round of applause for our very first Igniter coming up, Mr. Doug Robertson. He's going to speak to you on how to change your perspective. And thank you so much to us being sponsored by Valley High Auto Group. We can't thank you enough. Hey, bud.
Thank you. Go right ahead. So I've had some difficult experiences in my life that have made me, well, rethink my whole life. Tonight, I'll share those experiences and hope to change your perspective about how, and more importantly, when you live your life. You know, when you're a kid, it's all fun and games, a little school, yeah, but no real responsibility. Then folks work, 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 and they retire and live the good life, and then they die. I want to go back to being a kid again. I want to make life all about play, play, play. I mean, don't get me wrong, I work hard, really hard. I've worked a lot of long hours, and the places I've worked, they've really challenged me. Oh, man, they toughened me up, made me gritty, as one friend called it. But I also make sure to take time for a little bit of fun. There's nothing quite like ziplining. It's equal parts exhilarating and relaxing. I know it sounds nuts, but for my wife and me, life is really all about travel and adventure. We love to explore new places, try new things, and create new memories. But I'm not some brash guy up here acting like my life's a vacation. It's not that exciting. I spent most of it climbing the ladder, working hard, going to college, twice. Back then, it was all about work, work, work. Retirement seemed, you know, so far away. I learned work ethic from my father, who brought homework every single night in his briefcase. He did it after dinner. He and Mom had 3 boys. I was the youngest. My brother Bruce was 6 years older than me, and Brian was 4 years older. My dad had this great retirement plan. He was going to golf 3 times a week and travel, just like I wanted to do. But unfortunately, he was diagnosed with prostate cancer just days after his retirement party. He rushed to surgery and chemo, and I don't think he golfed 3 more times, let alone 3 times a week. Cancer took him the day after his 73rd birthday. 20 years earlier, we'd lost Brian to a brain cancer at age 34. A blood cancer took Bruce at age 45. That was about 10 years ago. He left behind 2 daughters and never met his grandkids. We probably all have someone in our lives lost too young. My point isn't to make you sad. My point is to change your perspective about living your life now. You don't know how many tomorrows you have. So live while you still can. Dad got 7 years, Brian got 18 months, Bruce only got 5. But, you know, that's life, I guess. So Ingrid and I are coming up on 30 years of marriage, and for our 25th, so for our 25th, we went to Costa Rica. That's her rappelling down that waterfall. I really didn't think she'd go. I had gone down just before her, but that's not me. I don't look that good. So anyway, one of these days, we want to sell everything we own and get in that pickup truck and just wander. Our best vacations have come when we had no direction, no plan at all, just we're going to go north this time. So we thought about doing that at the end of 2019. It may have had to do with that other job that I had. But anyway, we made some commitments, but we still travel often. So I try to hit the road about every other month or so at a minimum. We do like to wander, but right now I'm plotting a course to see all the national parks in the US. I mean, there's only 58. How hard can that be? In addition to traveling on our own, I volunteer as a staff member with an organization called American Adventurist. We plan events across the country to help people be more self-sufficient and live homeless like I want to do. So over the years, we've picked up about 20 tons of trash and had a little bit of fun, but this isn't all about me. What about you? You didn't come here to see my vacation photos. Well, I think some of you may have. What would you do if you didn't have to work? Now, you didn't win the lottery. Save that game for work, okay? You're just you, but you don't have to work. Would you go to Paris? Maybe Australia, just lay around on the beach? Maybe you'll finally finish restoring that classic car. That's the one I would restore if I had the time. But again, this isn't my part, this is about you. I want you to think about it. So, I'll tell you what, I'll give you some time. Okay, time's up. But I'll bet you didn't need that time because you already knew what you dream about, right? I mean, we all have dreams, things we think about all the time, or things we look forward to just to get through the workday. But what's that one thing that popped in your head, or maybe pops up every time? Because I want to challenge you about that one thing. What are you waiting for? Huh? Do you have some magic date or age in mind? Are you going to maximize Social Security for another $100 a month or something? I mean, come on. I'm not suggesting you just bail out and go full homeless and live by the river like I want to do. But what or when are you waiting for and why? You know, even if full retirement isn't possible for you right now, take more time for yourself and those you're close to. Work will be there when you get back, I promise. So go live your dreams, and when you do retire, you'll have the best stories to tell in the nursing home. I just pray that you don't run out of tomorrows. So I challenge you to do that one big thing right now. Well, not right now, maybe tomorrow, or at least in the next 12 months or so. Then you can come back to Ignite 2020 and tell us about it right here.